For me, it doesn't get much more Vietnamese than this. Sitting on these little plastic stools that are far too small for us, sharing some summer rolls. Cheers, mate. Hello, xin chào, xin chào, xin chào, xin chào. Okay. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am back in Saigon, my second foodie home. As you can see, I've come straight from the airport, haven't even dropped my bags to the hotel because, as you know, the first thing I do when I get to Saigon is eat. I've been craving a Banh Me for months now, so I wanted to come down and get a Banh Me straight away, but I didn't want to get any sort of Banh Me. I wanted to get a special Banh Mi, and I think I have found just the place. So we're down in the Binh area of Saigon, a very residential area about 15 minutes from the airport. We're down a crazy little alleyway. There's whole animals being roasted, people selling fruit, people selling clothes, people just getting on with their daily business. But near the end of this alleyway is an incredible looking Banh Mi joint. We've got flame grilled rotisserie beef lemongrass patties, and we've got soft silky shou mai. And the bonus here is you get a half-half, so you get a big beef patty and you get a big shou mai. And I'm joined by a very, very special guest, a Mr. Joe Parrilla.
Inseparable. Inseparable.
Inseparable. Insufferable. Let's go. Xin chào.
Yes.
Hai ổ bò, hai ổ bò mại đi.
Oh, hello, xin chào.
His name Bơ.
What's your name, buddy? This is carnage. I've just stepped off a plane. I don't know what's going on. I want to go and see her over here.
Wait, you can tell me. Hold on.
Oh, so here's the shou mai. So shou mai are meatballs with onions, jicama, and this and pork, obviously. And this has salted egg yolks in as well. Wow. We've got some. We've got lard. So this is the lard. We've got the pork fat. And this is the pork fat that goes into the spring onion sauce. This is my kind of place. Look at this, proper family affair, isn't it? Look at that. Doesn't stop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's she got? A bit of shredded pork. Bee. Okay, I'm getting a Vietnamese lesson at the same time. All right, so pickled radish and carrot, pickled daikon and carrot, cucumber, we've got those banana chilies, shredded pork, which I wish I'd had. Bay. Yeah? And then Vietnamese coriander. Ngò. Okay. Ngò. Ram. Okay. This is my favourite. It tastes a bit like soap, but I absolutely love it. These are those crispy, crunchy pork lardons mixed with a spring onion.
For the dog. She dropped one. For the dog.
Wow.
One second.
Here comes the beef.
1 second. Let me film, okay? Thank you. They're actually going to show us.
Oh, it's a rotisserie as well. Right, it's been grilling away now for a little bit. Look at the colour on that, the caramelisation. Look at that. I'm chasing her. Now he's hovering around, look. Hovering around waiting for a tip ball.
She dropped one, that's why.
How did she?
Chị Trang luôn không chị? Ủa chị á 56. Ổ tương ổ mắm hả? Làm luôn tương mắm được. Được. Hai thứ luôn chị.
Oh man, I wish I spoke Vietnamese. Wow, this looks incredible. So we get half and half. You get the lemongrass beef, and then you got the onions with the pork fat, coriander.
Nói coi 58.000 mày nói coi. Biết gì ai? Ai sợ luôn, ai sợ nó luôn.
I think he needs the camera.
Saigon number 1? Come on. Banh Me, Cô Lành. All right, guys, so like I said in the intro, I don't just want to go and get any old banh mi, right? I want to go and get a special banh mi. And as you saw from the carnage, if you saw what I was hoping to show you from the carnage inside, right? We have a very, very special banh mi. And I'm not sure which one's which. Yeah, this is mine because it's got more chilies in than Joe's. All right, so we've got the beef patties, stuffed with lemongrass, onions, garlic, a little bit of salt, I think she said, and some fish sauce. And that's just been left to marinate and then grilled over that rotisserie grill, those hot coals. So there should be some epic flavour on those. We've got this shou mai. Shou mai in Vietnam means meatball, and this is a very fatty meatball with a turnip called jicama, onions, and a salted egg yolk. We've also got some coriander on there, spring onion oil, but that oil was made with, the spring onion oil was made with lard, as you saw. So I'm gonna break this in half, and then I'm going to take my first bite of a banh mi in 2023. There you go, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Oh, look at that. Don't know which one to go for first. I'm gonna go for the beef first because that's the one I've been looking forward to most. Also got some pickled radish, some pickled daikon and some carrots. Oh, yes. We've also, that sauce that see the sauce she ladled on that I thought was going to be really, really sweet. It's actually like a cinnamony kind of barbecue sauce. Heavy, heavy smoke flavour on that lemongrass beef. You've got the heat from those banana chilies shining through and a little bit of acidity and sweetness from the pickled veg. That crispy, crunchy, fluffy Saigon bread that I love so much. It's incredible. All right, next up we've got the shou mai. Probably good for me, the salted egg's fallen off. Joe will tell you what that's like in a sec. Where this one's been braised as opposed to grilled, you don't have the smokiness, but what you do have is a really soft, succulent meatball. I love the way in Vietnam they grate the onion into the mix and you get that oniony flavour like permeating all the way through the meatball. Super soft, super delicious, the ultimate comfort food. That's insane. I do prefer the beef one, but I'd happily just eat that. These little pieces of the turnip, the radish, the jicama, coming through, giving you a little bit of sweetness and also a nice bit of texture as well. That for me, guys, it's probably because I haven't had one for so long, but that is one of the best banh mis I've ever had. I thought it had mayonnaise butter on it as well, but it's not. It's literally just that fatty, lard-soaked onion. If I get hit now by one of the many, many motorbikes coming past and you never see me again, I will die a very, very happy man.
Oh man, there's the crunch of the crispy pork fat. Bang! I know Gary said he preferred the beef patty, but for me, I think I prefer this side. The shou mai is light, it's soft, it's juicy because it's been steamed. You get the saltiness from the salted egg yolk, of course, and then the crunch, the texture, which balances so nicely with the soft shou mai from that crispy pork fat. Again, with all of those pickles, the herbs, the soft fluffy bread. What a sandwich. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye cả nhà luôn nè. Bye.
Like, I think that where I live is full of food, but like Saigon is something else. It is everywhere. You can't walk 2 meters without walking past somewhere like you just saw. It's like an assault on the senses. As I haven't been here for a few months, I kind of forget what it's like in between eating. It's absolute carnage, but I absolutely love it. Okay. Hello. Xin chào. Xin chào. Xin chào. Xin chào.
You know what?
Okay.
Rồi.
I'm not even going to try and pronounce this.
Choi con. Gói cuốn ngon ngon.
Banh quần, quay quần.
Gói con.
Ngon ngon, delicious, delicious. Summer roll, delicious, delicious. Ngon ngon, ngon,
Gói con
ngon, delicious.
Summer roll, delicious, delicious. Maybe.
Okay.
The street is full of food. This lady is making summer rolls.
Oh, look at that. I love that. So, you know, in England, when we get these, we dip them in water. But here, she's got a little
Just spray
spray.
them, yeah.
She's just spraying them up. A little bit of
Lettuce, shredded meat, holy basil. You reckon you can do it like that?
oh, easy.
Yeah. Look at that. Little spray of water. Makes it pliable. Ah, and then she lets it rest so it seeps in. It's
Oh,
smart.
look at that. So that's that peanut hoisin dipping sauce. We've got the daikon and carrot, peanuts, shallots. Shallots. Oh, nice. Okay, more mama.
Whoa.
I like this guy, shirtless. I might go shirtless.
You're going to go shirtless for this
I
one?
might do, yeah.
I don't want to get banned from YouTube. I love this. The house is here.
Come on. Hello. Xin chào.
Light and refreshing summer rolls. I think that would be the way to go.
This is the governor. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
For me, it doesn't get much more Vietnamese than this. Sitting on these little plastic stools that are far too small for us, sharing some summer rolls. Cheers, mate. Super, super fresh. Texturally, these are amazing. Like when you get these in England or America, Thailand, wherever I've had them, they're usually like really gloopy. Where we, you know, you get the super hard rice paper sheets, you've got to dip them in water, they go a bit gloopy and stuff. But these, they're so fresh. All you have to do is give them a little spray with some water, wrap them up, as we saw earlier. Really interesting salad in here. We've got some sweet basil, some Thai basil, but then also a giloi leaf, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm not sure the name in Vietnam, but it's got like a kind of like acidic, peppery, bittersweet, citrusy note, and it's making my tongue tingle a little bit, or like give me like a sort of itchy tongue. Strange sensation, but very, very nice. We've got some prawns in there, that pork floss. Yeah, very, very good. I always bought a chai ya.
Chả giò.
Chai ya.
Crispy ones as well.
Thank you so much.
The shrimp inside, because I didn't see them put it in, but they're little shrimp. Of the fried spring rolls with that. You're going to wrap it in the lettuce leaf. Yeah, boy. Genius.
Next up, I'm going to try one of my favourite things in the world, which is the chai ya Vietnamese spring rolls. Now, I don't despise them, but I'm not a big fan of Chinese or Thai spring rolls, but Vietnamese spring rolls I love. I'm going to wrap this in the lettuce he just gave me with one of those giloi leaves and also the Thai basil, and we're going to go in with the Ngoc Tam, which is the Vietnamese dipping sauce. This one's got garlic, sugar, chilies, fish sauce, water, 50% water, and some sort of souring agent, either lime or vinegar, I'd imagine. Oh yes. This is why I love spring rolls so much in Vietnam, because they're made with that crispy rice paper, and then inside prawns and pork, and then that jicama again, that china, adding a little bit of sweetness and texture. We've got mushrooms in here, wood ear mushrooms, and of course that lovely fatty pork. crispy, crunchy, rich because they're deep fried, but then as with all dishes in Vietnam, pretty much all dishes in Vietnam, you've got that fresh veg and salad just to lift everything up. That sweet and sour, spicy sauce, again, just to cut that richness. And perhaps the thing I love most about these are the fact that they also include crab meat. So you've got that sweet crab meat, sweet prawn meat, fatty pork mince. These are something else. The crab and the chive together is like a match made in heaven. I wish my wife loved me as much as crab loves Chinese chives. Enough about what I think. What does my man Joe Parrilla think of the Bun Me and the spring rolls?
Well, let's start with the spring roll because it's sat in my hand. So dip it into some of that sweet Vietnamese dipping sauce.
What's spring roll got? What's spring roll? On my hand.
You literally just gave it to me to
Oh, did I?
try.
Sorry.
He loves them that much. He hands me the spring roll and then asks where they've gone. I mean, he's already eaten 3. Anyway, I tell you what, these summer rolls are good and perfect for the heat like this on a hot day, but those fried spring rolls are something else. Flavor profile, crunch, texture, with that dipping sauce, top notch. The Banh Me, I've had a few Banh Mi now in Saigon. The friendliness of them, the willingness to show us around the shop, and the taste of that Banh Mi, oh man, that's the best I've had so far.
All right, guys, so that's about it from us today. I think we've showed you a couple of absolute stone cold classics to get you started on your trip to Saigon. Joe has got loads of videos coming from Saigon. We're going to be doing a couple of videos ourselves. We will both be meeting up with my man Max McFarlane tomorrow, so stick around for that. But for now, I think we better go home, have a shower, because I'm sweating my you-know-what's off. All right, guys, that's it from us today. As always, links and prices, all that good stuff in the description box below. See you in the next one.